there's a case to be made for Q-Tip, and his album, that Tribe album, is a phenomenal album that came out this year. So in some other instances, niggas are just crying and complaining. And I think we're going to talk about that later because Vince said something about that. But Macklemore had a good year. And did you hear this Tribe album?
It was a great album. And so this is Q-Tip basically saying, look, we played ball with you guys. This was the last Tribe album. It was a great album. We performed last year and we still got snubbed. Let's take a look at the video.
I think it's some sort of caveat because this is the first time that no white man is ever nominated in no major categories and shit. And y'all got black. We were the most black cultured group out. That's all we stood on. That's what we represented. This fucking album that we just put out, this last Tribe album, it stands with everybody else's shit that's up there. I don't give a fuck. Respect to everybody who's nominated and all that, but whatever, I'm speaking for mine. Sick of y'all fucking Grammy niggas, man. Y'all fucking get us to get out there and fucking perform last year and close your shit, and y'all don't get us no fucking nominations? Ninth, what happened?
Yeah, only Q-Tip will go in over such a chill beat. So in this case, Tribe is legendary. So Ashanti, is it based on how big you are at the moment, how popular you are, or just your connections behind the scenes then?
I think it's a combination, honestly. I feel like what's hot for the moment, I feel like the political connections, the network, the relationships of who you know. You know, there's a panel. You know, I know a bunch of people that vote on the panel. You know what I mean? So I feel his pain. I don't know what the conversation was with him and whoever from the Grammys and if someone promised something or whatever, but clearly it's a lot of emotion into that. You know what I'm saying?
With all of this that y'all are saying, because I mean we keep saying the same thing, how much merit do you put in your Grammy?
When I got my Grammy, it changed a lot. The one thing, and this may sound a little hood, the one thing, the quota went up, the price went up for everything. So as soon as you get the Grammy, you add a few more zeros to that.
Do people think you're not hood? Hold up for it.
It's the morning. We're being very.
No, the fuck we not. I'm waiting for this interview to turn up a little bit because all you niggas seem a little down. So
we're starting.
Man, we ain't starting like shit. Q-Tip, we'll get to her in a minute. Beautiful outfit. Q-Tip, I wish there were a way for older niggas to convey this point and not be viewed as bitter by younger people. Honestly. Because that is what young people say anytime.
Or even about this rant? I don't see
period.
I didn't take it like that.
Okay, so you tell me how.
I took it as exactly what we've been saying. It's a political game. I played a political game last year, kind of with the promise of this year, we put out an album, you guys will nominate.
So are we looking at the validity of this because Q-Tip is so iconic? Because there'd be valid points being made when all you young niggas call old niggas bitter. Anytime old niggas start ranting about old nigga shit, y'all say it's bitterness involved. And there may be some bitterness involved.
No, and also, you know why we don't see this as bitter? He's not taking aim at any particular people or even the newer artists.
Why the fuck he ain't?
Okay, he's talking about himself and the Grammy committee.
Those are people.
Okay, but he's not taking aim at artists.
Oh, because y'all don't know who the people are. Is that what you're saying? But these are people he's talking to. He ain't just talking to the fucking statue.
Well, I'm thinking he's just talking to the Grammy committee or whoever.
Those are people. So he's saying whatever he's saying. It sounded like he was promised something. It sounded like he was incentivized to perform last year with Busta Rhymes when they bodied that shit. All of these points are valid, but I mean, what album do you move? Because this album was great. I don't know if everybody here heard that album, but the album was great. And I think that with the passing of Phife, and Q-Tip mentioned this probably hit a bit harder than it normally would. My only thing to Q-Tip is, you know, Tribe, y'all, I get that this is your last album, but they're a legacy act. They can get a tribute at any time, at any year. You know, they don't have to shove your album in. They could, the Jay-Z award or whatever he's getting, At the end of the awards next year, they can go right to Tribe. Like that. So I don't really get that part, and I would love to know the conversation that took place between him and Ninth. Ninth was here, and he gave us some information about the Grammys and the board. I just didn't know I didn't know he was so closely affiliated. I didn't know he might have been on the board. He might have said that here. So